exactly is the globalization of sport? Sport is often called a universal language as sporting activities link many countries. Many sports can be played in different settings regardless of the development of the country. Sport has many benefits such as social contact between groups of people, and it also has an economical benefit due to the amount of money put into sport and that it can generate. So the globalization of sport is the development of sport and how it has grown over time and develops globally. As sport has globalized over the hundreds of years, things have happened and changed. In this day and age, most people can view, learn or hear about sports through all different media. One thing that there is not very much attention on is how women's broadcasting of sport is less than men's, which does give off certain ideas and responses that affect us without us even realizing. The question is this an issue? In a 25-year study by the University of Southern California, ESPN's nightly program, which is a nightly sports news television program, which originally broadcasted only once daily, is now shown up to 12 times a day, replaying the day's scores, highlights and updates from major sporting events. During the study of the show's Sports Center, it was found to just devote only 2% of its programming to women's sport, of which 81% comprised women's basketball, which compared to the 98% men are given is massively unfair. Women's Sport and Fitness Foundation reported that in 2013, women's sports received 7% of coverage and 0.4% of the total value of commercial sponsorships. The viewers want to watch sports in the highest professional standard, and the sponsors want to be associated with the best athletes. But because of the lack of sponsorship, many female athletes have to fit training around employment. Those who are paid usually get less than male colleagues. For example, the Professional Golfers Association offers $256 million in prize money, whereas the Women's Association offers only $50 million. In general news, aside from sports, a new study by the American Psychological Review found data from 2,000 US newspapers, magazines, online news sources from 1983 to 2009, which is around 25 years. The news was dominated by men, which comes to coverage in the news. Leading author Erin Shaw, an associate professor in the Department of Psychology at McGill University, found out that 5 out of every 6 names in the news were men's. There are many common themes in women's broadcasting, such as the fact they get significantly less pay due to the fact viewers want to watch sports in the highest professional standard, and sponsors want to be associated with best athletes, which seems to leave women's sports left out. Another common thing is that broadcasting of these individual shows are often shown at odd times and less popular slots throughout the day. Now the question is, why does this need to change? Other than to make things fair, as we watch our shows and enjoy sports, we don't realise how what is happening is affecting us. First of all, perspective is all shown and encouraged without anyone even realising it. In this day and age, everyone has the right to play sports, even girls. But TV and networks continue to broadcast the sexist messages that girls can't do everything boys can, without any realization. Families are growing up with their children having access to social media as well as other forms of media. And yes, this is a good thing, but we have to be aware about the internet and media sources are affecting people without them realizing it. Imagine a world where no matter how hard you look, there will be no images of female athletes or girls playing sports at all. This would obviously affect people a lot. Even though you can see images encouraging girls to play sports, they aren't the main focus of attention, as shown through the information provided. This needs to change, not just to encourage girls to play sports, but to help the girls that want to play sports at school. But schools often don't always have a girls' team. Have you ever wondered why there's no girls' team? Not enough people? Girls don't want to play? Maybe they do. They just haven't been taught. They've been taught not to ask. Media is influencing, and if it is stopping people from enjoying sport and all that it brings, I think that things need to change. The question is, what do you think? With so many perspectives out there, our lives are often dictated by shows and media with no realization. The The old idealistics of girls never playing sport have changed, and we have come a long way. But with all this data shown, is there more to change?